when you fall in love, are you going to finally get married? First of all, this particular question is the question that made me realize that love is a scam. I'm not trying to say that love does not exist, because I love myself, and I always tell you guys, self-love is the highest form of love you can never experience. But I see love as a scam because it is simply a tool that men use to tie women down. Now, one of the strongest and biggest inventions of patriarchal system is through love. That's illusion. That's love, that feeling that women get to have. So women don't understand that this love is supposed to be a love that they pour into their kids, that they pour into themselves, not into men. When you look at men, you will see that men are like the way they act, they are like opposites of women. So that's why we women sometimes, we tend to tolerate what men are doing. And I guess that's how they conquered us. That's how they, use this patriarchy to dominate us. We women have to switch. Instead of being compassionate, you need to be harsh, you need to be heartless, you need to be ruthless the way men are. You need to also become violent at some point. You need to become selfish. Stop that motherly mindset that you have, because that's what they are using. So true love is one of the strongest tools that patriarchal system have produced. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because it's only when you are in love with a man that you are willing to give yourself to marriage. Women started to wake up from the scam of that institution called marriage, and then men invented true love. Now, when you're in love with a man, you naturally now desire the marriage. There are some women that they're expecting their men to propose to them after 1 year of dating, after 2 years. They just like, it is like an expectation from the man. They naturally bring their hand and allow the man to put that cage called ring into their finger. So women naturally desire the marriage by them simply because they have feelings for these men. So that's when I started to understand that, this love is a tool. So love from men is not actually real. It is not a real thing. Also, loving somebody does not equate having to spend the rest of your life with that person. When they invented this true love of a teen, Hollywood carried it, Nollywood carried it, Disney movies, they all carried it. Do you understand what I'm saying? Anywhere you go, all you will see is a man and a woman coming together, forming love, and also Zeworth's own is the worst, because that one even affected me back then, but I've already gotten over that illusions that it fed me. That's why you guys reason like that, thinking that every woman needs a man to complete themselves. No, this life is a solo journey. There is nothing like a better half. You are not half, you are a full person. This life is a solo journey, and I think we need the other gender majorly for reproduction, and if they are to help in other things, fine, but not to tie yourself with the person. If marriage was really a good thing like that, if marriage was really that natural, marriage is a very much against nature. That's one of the things people don't understand. Marriage is literally an invention. Somebody said God created marriage. No, the God you're even talking about is likely the God of your religion. And mind you, somebody wrote religion. Religion is not something that just exists on its own. If religion is something that just that nature gave us or something, then you, even without people teaching you that, you're supposed to find out about it. But no, it requires people to teach you about it. It requires you to watch it from somewhere. So that's for you to know that religion is something that was created by a human being. That I would not say that God does not. God exists, but that God in the Bible, if you're a Christian or any other religion that you're into, that's not the true form of God. That's just a perception somebody, like that's just how somebody felt God is. That's why when you look at most of this religion, it uplifts men and diminishes women. That's because all those things were written according to the patriarchal system. So I want women to start to wake up. Marriage is literally an invention men made to be able to pass down their properties. That was the initial intention of marriage invention. It is not to complete you as a human being. There were literally times where women were forced into marriage, but as we speak, it's like a choice. That's because of feminism. All thanks to feminists. I am so grateful to feminists that right now you can choose to get married or not. But before, men force you into marriages. And let me tell you something, you don't even get to choose the man that is going to marry you. The men are the ones that choose women. They choose women like objects. We are like objects to them. We are just like wombs, baby making factories, and vaginas. That's all they see us. They don't see us as humans. Even though they came out from the body of women, they simply don't care. That's one of the things you guys need to understand. Okay, so true love is simply a tool men use. That's why there is a man that approached me. I was like, all these things you're doing when you fall in love. I was like, excuse you, calm down. I love my ex. I still left after I detected disrespect, and not just one but multiple disrespect, and him not being able to take accountability, and his lack of emotional intelligence. Even my male friends told me, this your man has low IQ. That's the highest insult I've seen. So like, it's not even the female friends now, it is now the male ones telling me this one has low IQ. Like, I now have to leave. Are you getting my point? So you cannot use love to tie women like me down, because I can love you and still walk out, leave you wholeheartedly. The reason is because I love myself more than anything in this entire universe. Are you understanding what I'm saying? So love from a man or adding a man into my life is like an accessory. It's like adding something. For example, if you're wearing clothes, the major thing you're supposed to wear to go out is just clothes, right? But if you're adding jewelries, if you're adding handbags, all these things are accessories. It's not necessary. So that's how a man is like to me. So the moment this man starts to misbehave, I remove him. Like I'm whole on my own. I'm like, you know, the way they draw the earth, I'm whole on my own. Having a man is like adding to it. So once this man starts to malfunction, I remove him. What I'm gonna do is to look for another man or forget about it. So what I'm saying is that with or without a man, women are whole on their own. Yeah, you don't need a better half. So you need to wake up from that illusion of love. Think to yourself as a woman the amount of abuse you have tolerated from men because of the so-called love. How many men will tolerate abuse from you? Some of you forgive men for cheating. Cheat on your man first. Let me see if he will stay. 95% of men will leave you instantly. They will feel so annoyed. Some of them will even beat their girlfriends, some of them beat their wives, some of them will kill you. Some men are very violent. They don't have emotional intelligence. Some of them will block your front, some of them will cut you off. They will not forgive you. They don't forgive like women. But women, there is a girl that I saw that said that she loved her boyfriend so much that whenever her boyfriend is about to go, she'll give him 3 condoms and tell him to take care of himself. She will allow her boyfriend to bring some girls to the house. She'll just sit by the side and the man will be having sex with those girls. Simply because she loved the guy. Imagine the amount of disrespect you're tolerating because of love. That's for you to know that this is just a made-up theory. It's not a. And also, let me tell you something. The default settings of nature and the universe is detachment. So if the default settings of nature and the universe is detachment, it simply means that soulmate and twin flame is a scam. It's an invention of the patriarchy and a very, very clever one. I want you girls to wake up from those illusions that have been fed to you. If possible, stop watching love movies, because it's when you watch them, you now start to imagine, what if I have my own man by my side? No, that thing is actually a movie, it's not real life.